Just cause she dance go-go, it don't make her a hoe, no. Maxine put it, yeah, man. I was in Susie's rendezvous. Sue's rendezvous, to be quite correct, and I was just a young boy, barely 20. Fat Joe, damn. R.I.P. to my man, Big Pun. We shared bars on Caribbean Connection. So when we talk about the Bronx, Wyclef Jean is actually no stranger. Speaking of that, I remember long before, no fighting tonight, I actually was in the stadium with my boys, Lord Tariq and Peter Guns. And I remember the mic coming down, but I'm about to remix it right now. Ladies and gentlemen, straight out of the Bronx, I'd like to introduce to y'all, Jazzy Amra!
Hi everybody, hey! Welcome to another edition of Break-ish, where we break new music, break new artists, and of course we break stuff in this room, of course. I'm your host, DJ Juanyto, that's right, DJ John. I have two names. Representing the Bronx, we have Jazzy Amra.
Yes, how y'all doing? Amra.
Do people get that name wrong? Amra?
A lot. They don't even know how to spell it either. It's like so simple, A-M-R-A.
How would you sing Amra?
Amra.
We want to know more about the artist, so tell us about you.
I am Jazzy Amra from the Bronx. I am Dominican. I've always had a passion for music, you know, growing up. I lived at a rehab with my mom. I was in foster care and adopted, so like the main focus was like telling my story through the music and uplifting other people. So that's just my mission in this industry.
All right, Jazzy, so the name of the game, you pick up an item, you mention to go to the camera. Once you mention to go to the camera, I want you to break the living hell of that glass, and that's how we do it. Go for it.
I want to move out the hood, and I want to take my grandma and my aunt with me.
All right, that was a hell of a go. What's number two?
I want to be an international artist. I want to win Grammys and awards all over the world.
All right, Jazzy, let's see what you got. You have a nice pitching throwing on. What's the next goal you got?
I want to meet Toni Braxton and collaborate with her.
I want to meet Toni Braxton. What's next?
I want my music to touch lives all over the world. Okay.
All right, Jazzy, so let me just talk to you, get to know you a little better. So you put out a record called Cut Up, and then fast forward, you met Wyclef, and now you have a single called Single. So take me, how do we get from Caught Up to now?
So Caught Up, I wrote that about like 5 years ago. It was like one of my first singles out as a, you know, as an artist, and you know, it was like a nice, fun record. People could relate to it, like a nice melody, a nice vibe to it. Then, you know, years later, I meet Wyclef, the icon, taught me so much about the game, about songwriting, about stage presence and all that. So it just really all came together, to be honest.
What's so different about Wyclef?
His whole artistry, everything that he's contributed to hip hop. Like even growing up, my mom used to love the Fugees, Wyclef, Lauren Praz. Like, so for him to see the potential in me and take me under the wing and teach me the ropes of the game, it's over, man.
You mentioned it's so important to get out your hood. You mentioned your upbringings. What some of that experience is that in this project?
Everything, just everything. The whole, you know, coming from the Bronx, being from New York is like a whole different type of vibe. The way we talk, the way we walk, the food that we eat, our lingo, like, It's just all that, and I've incorporated it in my album. I'm from Kingsbridge Road. I speak on my, my upbringing and like where I want to go, past relationships and all that.
So, Caught Up, was that about an ex or someone that was going on, that caught up in the game?
Caught up in the game and with the dude that I was dealing with at the time too. So I just incorporated both. So Amra is just basically like a nice little intro of me as an artist. I sing about my upbringing, where I want to go, what I want to do, and just like my goals and stuff like that.
And how much you wrote on that album?
I wrote my whole album.
The whole thing?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, me and Wyclef.
What have you learned from Davey since been knowing him? What tips you got from the game?
To like really be yourself and stay true to yourself. Whatever you do is gonna stick regardless. Like, just do you.
Jazzy, enough talking. Now let's get some break some shit, all right? Which weapon you gonna go with?
I'm gonna go with the best.
Known fact, when I was younger, I know many of my exes used to swing on me with a bat.
I be by myself before I settle. For a baby boy, I'm single, but know that it's my choice. Better come correct or don't come at all. Call me a fool if I settle for another dog. I done learned my lesson, got tired of stressing. He took my worth, had to kick him to the curb, yeah. I'm a beautiful, independent woman, self-made woman. Own privilege, free, happy boss. In a mansion, I'm dripping sauce, yeah. If he ain't loyal, I don't want him. Rather be by myself than be fooled again. I'm this guy. I've been through heaven back, but I will survive. We single ladies, we ain't lonely. We ain't got no time for them phonies. Don't mind being single. In the meantime, I'm a mingle. Yeah, I'm single. I thought that you should know. Single. Don't mind being single. In the meantime, I'm a mingle. Yeah, I'm single.
Her debut project, Amra, which is available now on all platforms. Check it out.
Check that out, you already know.
Any last words you would like to leave the audience with?
Don't play with me. This is Jazzy Amra, and make sure you stay tuned to Break Shit.